Hello, hello. Okay, it just said some of my destination has errors. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully I am live. Can you guys tell me if I'm live in the comments? Just so I know. I think I am. I think it's up. I think it's working. So today we are going to do cocoa bombs. They're super fun to do and they're really cute for Valentine's Day. So I am going to show you how I make them, which is probably not necessarily the correct way to make them, but it works for me. So I do what works for me. Hey, Steve and Robin and Jerry. Welcome, welcome. So I have pre-made some of this up a little bit. I have like pink chocolate, some red, and then white. And these are just like chocolate chips that are meltables that you can melt in the microwave. And then we have the chocolate ones, and then red, and then pink and white. I have some sprinkles, and we're gonna have a little fun. Hey, Connie, how are you guys doing? Okay, so basically you just take a mold. You can get these at any craft store. And we are gonna make, with our mold, we're gonna make 2 halves that basically harden. You stick them in the freezer, and then we're gonna put cocoa and marshmallows inside of it, and then we're gonna seal it together, and then we're gonna decorate the actual ball. So that's how you what it's going to end up being. Hey, Dave. So all you do is you can get a mold. You can get them anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. They are just 2-sided mold. Basically, they have little inserts that come out that help you get your actual half circles back out of the mold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up one side. Hey, Liz. How are you guys doing? Can you guys see okay? I don't have my actual like normal setup because I'm in my kitchen. So I've melted chocolate, and we're just going to make sure there's no lumps in it, kind of stir it up. And then we're just going to fill this side. And you want to make sure you have enough in there that it gets all the way to the top so it has a rim. But I always put way too much in and then have to chunk some of it off. But I'd rather have too much than not enough, which I did do one that didn't have enough. So it like has a little aired spot on it. So now I don't like it. So then you just take your top. So here's that. Take your top and you just flip it over like so. And then you're going to press down until the chocolate comes to the rim. So then your chocolate is on the rim. And then you're just going to pop this sucker into the freezer. So I'm going to put him in the freezer really quick. Hey, Rick, how are you? Okay, so then we can actually put one together while that is going. So I have my 2 halves. Now these came out really nice. I'll show you that you'll have to chip some of the chocolate away on the edges. But these actually came out pretty smooth. I'm actually pretty happy with them. So what I do is I just take this one, the big ones we're going to do Swiss Mix. And then the small heart ones I have, we're going to do a mocha Gardel chocolate in them. Cocoa mix, because they take less for those. So then you just open your cocoa mix. I love Swiss Mix, probably because it's full of sugar. That's my favorite. And then you just pour your cocoa mix in one side. And it actually, like so. And then you can add. Now I put this on the cocoa side because it's really, when you like tip over the thing, it like tends to tip over. So I'm just gonna add these in here. Like that. Some fill in there. Where's their hairnet and gloves? It's my own cocoa bombs. Okay, and then we're going to basically paint chocolate on this rim. So I have a paintbrush. Don't worry, it hasn't been in paint. Hey, Art! And then you're just going to dip it into your melted chocolate. And then you're just going to paint around. Now, you can rub these onto like a hot pan or a warm pan and just melt the edge all together. But I didn't know how to actually bring my phone around to actually do that. So figured I would just paint them on. Like so. You don't have to be sparing. You can get a lot on there because you want them to stay together. And then I'm going to take a paintbrush and just make sure that, oops, the cocoa is inside the rim. I don't want it to stick to the cocoa and then come apart. And then you're just going to plop it on. Like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paintbrush again. Got to get the garage foreman out, the griddle top. Yes, that's actually what I use. Is I use my pancake maker and I just rub them onto the pancake maker. Works really good. So then I'm just going to paint a little rim around, make sure it's sealed. And of course, this is messy. I'm trying to get in that crease, and then I'll flatten this down so you can't tell as much. But it's shiny chocolate, so it should. I'm almost around. I'm almost there. Oh, like a chunk right there. It's a chunky chocolate. There we go. So then we're just going to smooth it out a little bit. And we're going to let it dry. Hopefully it doesn't roll away. Hey, Debbie. How are you? It has been a long time. What have you been up to? So we're going to let this one dry for just a second. It doesn't take very long. It hardens really quickly. And then these are the heart mold that I had. And so these are hollow hearts, which is the same type of mold that we just did with the other one. It has those inserts in there. And then you just fill one side and flop it together and make more. And these ones I'm actually going to do the mocha with because they are smaller, and a whole pack of hot cocoa mix is not going to fit in these. Hey, Jenny, how are you? So with this mocha hot cocoa mix, you only actually need 2 tablespoons, which I'm hoping that this mold will be even big enough for that, but I'm not sure. So I didn't want to make any more because I wasn't really positive if we were going to make it happen, and I'm not sure we are, but we're going to give it a go. Do one on each side. Yeah, you guys, this might be too small. This one might be too tiny. This one, I think, isn't going to hold enough mocha. Let me brush off the mocha off the edge into the center. I don't even know if I can actually flip this together. This might be a good one. Should you be expecting a delivery of treats? I don't know. Polly, Mr. Jerry is terrified they don't have a hairnet or gloves on, so I'll probably just eat them. Okay, so I am just putting it around like we did on the other one, but I'm doing this one a little bit thicker because I'm gonna have to. Oh, yeah, we're making a mess. That's okay. Trial and error on this guy because I didn't know if this mold was gonna actually be big enough, and it is tiny. Tiny. This is always a messy process. Okay, so we are gonna see how quick I can do this. Are you guys ready? Oh, we did it! So close. So close. We accomplished it though. Check that out. So I'm just smearing some of the chocolate around that was on there. And I do see one little like bit of a gap, so I'm gonna brush some chocolate into it. Okay, we did it. 3, 2, 1, go. That was a little scary. I was a little worried about that. Okay, so now this guy, he's dry. So what I do is, here, let me grab a new heart set. Just stack it on. We don't get anything in it. Before these melt, or before they harden, I should say, which they're starting to, I might need to dip these in one more time. So then I just take my spoon and I basically just drizzle. Maybe if it will come off nicely. Needs a little more runny. Come on. I might need to warm it up a little bit more. Let's feed a bug. This one's good. Oh, we got a big chunker. That's okay. So then I'm going to take some sprinkles before my chocolate hardens. Guys, the kids love these. So here's our little bomb with some sprinkles on it. And then I just take one of these. These, they sell them at like Michael's, and they're actually like wider base bottom. And we're going to put them in the bag. But you can do anything that you want. You can even make like little hearts out of molds and put little hearts on them. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to heat these guys up really quick. Grab them so we don't get clunky stuff like that again in the next one. And the key is to not overcook your chocolate because then it gets more dull looking. It's not as shiny, and it also will cause it to I don't know. It gets like crumbly, icky. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna pull this guy. I think we can pull him out now. So we're pulling this guy out of the freezer. So you just undo your mold. And I keep all my chocolate that I chip off so I can remelt it. You can usually remelt it at least twice without having it lose its dullness. So you just kind of break it out. And then you're going to actually grab there's that little insert. Remember I showed you? We're gonna actually get a hold of that insert. Maybe, and pop it off. So now you can go around and you can kind of break off. Make sure you have like a nice clean edge. And then you're gonna pull your insert out like so. And you got your side of it. And then do the same thing to this side. Your coffee to make a mocha? Yes, that would be cute. We do stuff like this. I used to make, oh my gosh, I used to make cakes all the time. And my favorite thing to do was make candies. So I used to do a lot of like candy sucker molds and stuff for all the holidays for the school. But I haven't done that in a few years because I started doing woodworking and haven't been in the kitchen very much now. Okay, so we got that out. Look at all this mess I'm making. Hey, Jason. So this one has a little bit of a rough like edge on it. So I'm just taking my finger and kind of pulling back and getting any sides that are not great. Okay. So these can come out. Yep, that one's hard now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one in because we don't need to lose it. So I'm just cutting a slit in the top. Two sides down to this. There we go. I cut a slit to the top because it actually won't fit through this little edge right here. But now we have it open where we can use it, and then we'll do the flaps. So just open it up, maybe. Guys, clear plastic is not my friend today. I can't see it. Okay. It's like stuck together. There we go. So got it open enough. And I'm going to slide this guy in here. Without dropping it and busting it open is the key, right? Man, these balls were big. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, so then we have our little in there. And then I just take some string. Like so. How cute is that? Well, I need to fix my bow, but little one done. Hey Larry, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna do another one, which this one I did earlier, but I didn't put a cap on it. So I got the cocoa in it with marshmallows. And we're going to, might need to start melting this guy here soon. Paint the edge of it. Like so. We're gonna put the lid on it. Actually, that one sealed really nicely. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating. Before my chocolate dies. Okay. So got that one ready. You're gonna make yo-yos today? That's awesome. Okay, so this guy's dry. So let's go ahead and, now that we have this a little bit more, let me actually grab a knife here. Knife is way better. We're gonna do that. A little bit of red. Come on. Come off of it. Playing dodgeball here. There we go. How cute is that? Little cocoa bomb. So yeah, basically that's all you do. So just sit here and do another one. Those little heart ones are going to be kind of hard though. I'm a little nervous that we're not going to be able to accomplish that every time, but we're going to give it a go. I think we can pile some more in the top. Right there. That's gone. What have you guys been up to today? Anything fun? Yo-yos are interesting. I don't think I mean, it takes like a lot of science to actually make one, doesn't it? Doesn't everything have to be exact? Okay, so I'm putting my marshmallows in there. And then we're going to, I gotta heat up my chocolate again on this guy. Hold on a second. Oh, and then you can take big guys, big s'more pops. Now these aren't as big as like the actual like big s'more ones, but they're like medium sized ones, which is great. And what I like to do is I like to dip them. So they're dipped like that. I'm gonna put it down. Shake it off. Let's get a red one. And then I'm gonna do, I'll just do pink again. Right here. So we just shake it like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add, where did they go? Do you guys see it? Do you see my sprinkles? Oh, here it is. So we're just gonna add a little bit of sprinkles to them. Now I'm gonna try to set it up. There we go. Now that's hardened a little bit. other side. So, and set that guy up like that. Cook it for a few minutes. So, we actually used to do a contest every year for Easter to see who could blow up the biggest peep. So we've done a lot of microwaving of peeps more than anything. And the great thing, you guys, is when you have your chocolate warmed up and you put your paintbrush back in it, it heats it back up on your brush, so then your brush is nice and flexible again. Hey, Amanda, how are you? So I'm just going to paint the edge again like we did on the other one. I'm trying to get it to fall inside more, painting the edge like in and letting the edge of the brush go to the edge instead of having the drip out the side. So if any drips, it will just drip inside and you won't see it. And then we're gonna plop her on like so. No sliding. And then we're just gonna do that edge around because this one has a few holes. No one wants to get a bag with just all of it broken in it. My kids aren't exactly gentle, so extra protection. Them breaking. All right, got that guy. Okay, this guy's dry. So now we can put him in its own mocha bag. I want to try this and fill the heart with Reese's peanut butter. So you can actually do, if you do powdered sugar and peanut butter, it makes like a really nice filling, and you can fill these. I used to make them all every year. So, yep, you can put peanut butter in and make your own Reese's. They work good for that. Okay, so since these mocha ones are small and we could only get a teaspoon of mocha in one, and it needed to be 2 for 1 cup. So we're gonna do 2 per bag for 1 coffee. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna grab another one of these. We're gonna attempt this. Had a little lip. We're gonna attempt this again. Not really sure if we can make it happen or not, but okay. Let me get my little brush. Brush this back in the center. Same with this side. Okay. I'm gonna paint this guy. Add a lot of chocolate to it. Yeah, I actually really miss making suckers and stuff. I need to start doing it again. Because you can do like paint in the actual like wording and stuff, and they make them really cool. They're really fun. Okay, so now here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1, together. Oh, that one wasn't as good. That one didn't go as good. We only lost a little bit though. It wasn't horrible. Okay, so just smoothing out the edge. And we are gonna paint one side with some chocolate, because I see it. They're not really holes, but it's like a pinhole, I guess, more so than anything. Okay. Well, that one didn't go as well, but that's okay. Let me wash my hands really quick, you guys. Right, goober chocolate on everything. Okay, so we have one in there. We're making one of those. So actually, let's. The only bad thing with this kind of chocolate is it does harden fast. So could you put the mix through the hole? There is no hole. There's no hole to put it through. But I guess you could kind of make a hole and then try to put it in. There's that one. So we're gonna let that one dry. These little marshmallowed chocolate covered ones are done. So we're gonna put these in a bag before they get covered in other stuff. So then they can have their little marshmallows with their bomb. Makes a cute little like gift for Valentine's Day together. Okay, and then that one's drying. Did we put another one in? No, we didn't. We didn't put another one. Okay, so I'm gonna move these guys. Now these guys are dry, so let's. I'm gonna heat this guy up one more time. I'm just gonna do 10 minutes or 10 seconds though, because I don't want it to get yucky. It's not for you. Both my dogs were like, ooh, the microwave's on. It's food. Something for us. Okay. So then we're just gonna do the same thing. I don't do anything like fancy on these. I should have made little hearts though to put all over them. You can make thin little hearts, which would be cute. But I did not. Start. You paint like Robin does. And I don't have to worry about paintbrushes because, well, I guess these ones, but they're not doing any harm. Hey, Dad, how are you? Go lay down. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So I'm just gonna cut these ahead of time so I have them ready. Okay, now we're gonna grab. Put that guy in there. Come on. make it a mess. How are you, Doug? I watched your live. That was awesome. And even though the top you didn't like it like that, I liked it. It was a good one. Okay. So then we'll do some white. And we are going to add a little bit of sprinkles because these are for the kids. Like so. I guess I should have grabbed a cup for my sprinkles. Look how cute! I'm good. I'm playing with chocolate. Can't get much better than that. So we're gonna do and sprinkles, which we'll use. I had it left in my guess that wasn't enough. Okay, we'll let that guy dry. This guy's dry, so we will add him to our mocha one. So then you drop them in, so you drop them into hot water and then they open up and melt the chocolate, as well as let the hot cocoa and marshmallows out, and then they're your drink. The mocha though, the Gardel mocha, you want to put in milk. You want to put in hot milk. So I would put, like, if I was giving these away, I'd put like a little tag saying use in milk, warm milk or hot milk, and then the actual cocoa can be in either or. Okay, let's grab another guy. I'm gonna put him to the side while he dries. Who gets to lick the bowl? Well, it's kind of hard chocolate, so it turns into this, and then you can't use it, or you can remelt it to a certain point, but after a while, you shouldn't remelt them anymore. So the kids were snacking on it. Okay, this is where I had a little bit didn't take up on to the rim, and so I had to add more chocolate in there, and you can see like a little moon shape right there. I would never give that away because it's faulty, but these are for us, so it don't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do another Swiss mix. Put it on ice cream. Yeah, I mean, you could put anything you wanted to put in here. I mean, you could, I mean, it doesn't have to be cocoa bombs. You can make them any kind of bomb, but it'd have to be put into the liquid. So, like, maybe some, like, caramel and mocha. I just would, like, this is the kind of caramel I use for my coffee. But I don't know. I feel a little uncomfortable, like, putting that in there and leaving it for a longest amount of time. But the sauce. Okay, so we have our cocoa in there. We just need marshmallows. And where did I put them? Do you guys see the marshmallows? Oh, they're there. Oh, okay. Liquor, yeah. Okay. we're gonna add some marshmallows in there. And then we're gonna, hey Steve! Are you guys able to see this okay? My cameras are kind of, I'm just on my phone. So we're gonna paint the edge again. And see how it's like dripping inside there? I don't know if you can see that actually. It might be too far away. But like dripped in there a little bit, totally fine because no one will ever see it. So then just press it together. Oops, stay. What do I have on here? Oh, that was wet. Dang it. Okay. And then we're gonna give an extra seal. And if I was making these for somebody, I would make them like, make sure that everything was flat and nice and smooth. But we're literally probably all will be gone tonight. So got that guy together. Okay, we're gonna go for another heart, you guys. Glue it shut with chocolate. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna go for more of the mocha one. Let's see if we can. Ooh. I'm putting a little extra in. That way, if some does fall out, it's not as big a deal. But, oh yeah, that was like way too much. Just pushing it to the side, and then we'll paint. We're gonna goober it on. What we don't want is it to attach to the mocha and then not actually seal the heart together. So I'm trying to push out as much mocha as I can. But I've officially gotten my chocolate, so we'll have to get a new bowl of chocolate unless we're doing mocha. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I guess I should clear the edge as much as I can. I wish this one wasn't so small. I didn't realize that it was going to be this small. Okay. Here we go. We got this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Close. Close. Okay. A non-scrolling live. I know, right? Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to paint the edge a little bit and just kind of brush it out with my finger because we got some mocha on the outside. Okay, so there we go. How are you doing, John? It's been a while. Now we have mocha chocolate, you guys. There's that. I guess we're gonna finish up the mocha ones, and then we'll finish up a couple more of the hot cocoa ones. Let me check these out. do like that. Okay, I'm gonna paint the edge. These mocha ones are fighting me a little bit. Okay. Aww. About to fill that guy again. Oh, there's some dropped marshmallow there. Okay. So we're gonna fill that guy one more time. And I have to hurry because now my chocolate's gonna dry on this one. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna line it up at least a side. And 3, 2, 1. Seal it with any chocolate that's on there. I got another one. This is dinner. I don't know what's for dinner. I've been snacking all day. I had a steak earlier. So I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's do, actually these are two, so we have that. Okay, now I'm gonna move, oh, that's still not dry yet. This one's good. So there's that guy, Cocoa Bomb. And we already cut a bag. So I'm just gonna slide it in here. So yeah, this actually might be dinner. I'm not, I'm not really sure. I haven't decided yet. Oh, come on. I just need this to open just a little bit so I can get the other side open. I should have got a little bit wider mouthed bags, and I did not. I'm having to fight it a little bit. Luckily, there we go. We got it in. We'll do all the strings and ties on them in a second. We have 2 more of the cocoa ones, so let's do that really quick. I am going to move this though. I've officially become too messy for my own self. So we are going to slide them under. So we're going to do 2 more of these guys. Hey, John. How are you? Okay, so I need to grab 1 more cup of, actually, I'm going to do a bowl. I'm going to do new chocolate because this one now has mocha in it, and I don't want that for our Swiss ones. So I'm going to put this in the microwave for a minute. open up 2 more hot cocoa pecks. Instant clean. Okay, so we can pour this one in there. Okay. And then one of these times, if you guys want, I can show you how to do, so this chocolate, if you don't let it harden all the way, you can bend it, and we can do roses. But okay, then we got that. We're gonna add some marshmallows. What is in the basket next to the counter? So that is like cinnamon inspired popcorn, some chips. Then we have like a bunch of like, oh shoot. We have a bunch of like snacky foods in there. And this is like a bin of like candy cane chocolate covered almonds. Lots of like Kirkland cookies. It's our snack bin. Okay. Hey, Denise. Case in the Robin's case in the joint. Well, you guys are never in my kitchen, so fair enough. Fair enough. No junk food January. Yeah, Robin, don't come to my house. We have lots of junk food in this house. Okay, actually, it's kind of funny. We have more junk food than we used to have before Van was a type 1 diabetic because he goes low and has to have sugar. So we tend to have more junk food in our house than we ever did before. So I'm going to pull this chocolate really quick. I'm going to have to stir it. I'm going to need like 30 more seconds. It's usually around like a minute and 30 seconds for it to be like fully melted. You lost 6 pounds? That's awesome. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to actually you need a basket in your office? I have one in my office. It's a great basket. We actually have a couple of them around the house. Okay, this is not wanting to come off. There you go. Okay, so pull this guy out. We have clean chocolate. Chocolate flying at you. Okay. So I'm going to grab a so you've been doing really good on your no junk food January then. That's awesome. I am not doing junk food today, as you can see. So I'm going to take some peanut butter and put it in a bowl. Like so. Put this to the side. And then we're going to put a little bit of powdered sugar in with the peanut butter. Well, Robin, I'm sorry for this live today then. So what I'm doing is I'm just mixing in, kind of folding it in, the powdered sugar into the peanut butter. I suppose I should be careful before I dump these guys. Okay, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a second over here. Now let's get these guys' lids painted on. I know you work with ice cream and chocolate every day. That's gonna be hard. I would not be able to do that job, to be honest. So there's like actually a little divot out of this one, so I'm just trying to build it up a little bit because that might end up being an issue. But we're gonna paint around the side, letting the chocolate fall in there. And we're going to, I guess I need to move my bowl. Sorry guys. Let's put our lid on. Move this over here. So there was like a hole right there. So now we need to shake out the cocoa that's right there. And we're just gonna lay and fill that hole. And I'm gonna let it dry for a second. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do another layer on top of that. So we can get that completely filled in. This knife is gonna kill me. Just gonna take that out. So I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the edge. Okay. We're gonna take our bottom piece. Oh, marshmallow. Oh, marshmallow. The marshmallow was wanting to like stay on the edge of it. Okay, so I'm gonna smear out any extra chocolate. And we do have a couple holes. So we're just gonna fill those guys in. Got a little too much. It's okay, we'll flatten it out. Okay, we'll let that one sit for a second. I couldn't work with chocolate every day. I would eat, I mean, I already had like way too much already today. So like Steve was saying, you can make anything in these. So this is what I always used to do is mix the powdered sugar with peanut butter. It makes it a little bit thicker. So then we can add. Now, normally I would add this in, I would put this in a squeeze bottle and just squeeze it in. But I am just going to do this in a hurry a little bit, so not too worried about it. So you got your you're putting your, oh, fun. Liz, I took down Christmas. I was late taking it down this year. Usually I have it all down by the 26th, but I didn't get mine done. And I need to start doing Valentine's, but haven't done that either. Okay, so then we're gonna, same process, you guys. It's just pretty simple. Like you can't really. Brian's already asked if we can dip a banana in chocolate with my remaining one. Okay, so then we're gonna just stick it together. We're gonna let it squirt it out a little bit. Too much peanut butter. Okay, let it harden here. And we'll wipe it out. Hopefully it will stick. That's my only key thing with that. That one's mine, I called it. Okay, so we are going to do these last three, but I need to seal up this one really quick because this is the one that we're going to have that little divot in it that we're going to fill in a little bit more. I used to do like, oh my gosh, so many different candies and fudge and the candy suckers and almond roca. I just stopped doing it. Well, for one, baking kind of is expensive, you know, so unless it's for like a big holiday or party or whatnot, I don't tend to. This guy just needs to sit. Okay, so we have our two fluff hearts. That sounds good. Okay, and how are we doing on these? Okay, these need to go back in. I'm gonna put these guys back in because they're hardening. I did buy sucker sticks, so maybe on another live we can actually make like candy suckers so you can see what those are like. It would work really good with the chocolate. I actually have a couple of them, but they're in my baking stuff, and my baking stuff's actually downstairs, so I need to peanut butter. I don't think he actually is going to stay sealed. He might just be an open Reese's cup because he didn't seal. Okay. So got them back out. We're going to give it a stir. Okay. Flingin' chocolate. Kim, yes, we did make so many cakes. I miss it. Lots and lots of cakes. And My kids requested the weirdest things too. Like one year, Madison requested a Jesus cake with like angels on it. Like you can't buy that stuff at the stores, and so like we had to like come up with some crazy ideas. And then Bentley once wanted an alphabet cake, so we ended up taking fondant and doing alphabetic letters all over the cake. And then one we did a rubber ducky with an actual wash basin out of fondant, and then did a checkered floor on the actual cake out of fondant. So many. So many. Shay's new channel will be things to give grandkids before sending them home to their parents. Pretty much. Hey, Mark, how are you? Okay. So then we're going to add some sprinkles. We're going to let these guys dry for a second. Dan's bathroom cake with the bathtub. And yep, we did rubber duckies. That was crazy. We had fun. Okay. So this guy, we're going to, he's not all the way dry, but he's dry enough to cover him. And I'm going to really cover that middle spot that we were trying to fill in, so you can't even tell that it was a thing. Oh, I lost some sprinkles. Another thing you guys can do, which is really cool, which I kind of bummed that I don't have any, but you can take a plastic silverware and you can dip the end of the spoon into the plastic silverware and let it harden, and then do some sprinkles on it, and then you could just stir it into your coffee or hot chocolate. That's a super popular what to do as well. And they actually have spoon molds, so the whole thing can be chocolate, but I like the fact of actually like having the spoon not melting in your hands. And so I like doing with the plastic spoons, and then I just tie like a ribbon on the top. Okay, so these are our two mochas. So we're gonna finish these guys off. Yes, I used to do a ton of baking and candy making, and it's funny how like things change, right? But I do enjoy it, so I probably should do it more again. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple sprinkles on these guys, like so, and move them over here, and then need another napkin. Hi. Hey, Billy, how are you? Okay, so now I'm gonna do dipped marshmallows really quick. So we can have a dipped marshmallow bag of Biggins with the ones that we just made. So I really need to take out my I'm gonna move this guy before we break him. So I'm just gonna dip like we did earlier. We'll do a white one. And pink. And let's do brown. We have enough chocolate. We can do a brown one. And more red. Hi, Oopsie. How are you? We are doing Cocoa Bombs, Mocha Bombs, chocolate covered marshmallows, and that was it. Bagging them up. Okay, so we'll dip a chocolate one like so. And then I'm gonna grab my sprinkles again. Now that we've literally made like a huge mess. Sprinkle the top, and then you're just gonna set them so they stand up to dry. If you can get them to stay up is the key. Not sure if we're sprinkle some more on there. Okay. So far, they're all standing. Okay. We're doing it. Okay, here we go. So there's that. I'm gonna move all of this to the side, and then we will start putting them in bags and doing how I kind of present them, I guess you should say. A little decorating. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this over. We still have one drying over here, and I want this to stay there while I do this part. So I'm gonna wash my hands. All right. So we have this guy. I like this farmhouse ribbon, but we don't juice ribbon. I think I'm gonna add a little shimmer red to it as well. These are for kids. And just take your scissors and curl the ribbon. So then you have your little bomb. Then we're gonna do the same thing. So these are the actual marshmallows with sprinkles on them. How cute are those? Your grands make them for you? That's awesome. My granddaughter's 5, so not quite there yet. Yes, you can buy them everywhere now. So that one I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna curl these, but I'm gonna leave the other ones straight. Do this right, Shay, and not hurt yourself. a mind of its own, I guess. So we'll just tie it into a bow. That's what it wants. So there's your little marshmallow bag with your bomb. Put that up there. Do another one here. Homemade are the best. Well, and you can put whatever you want in them that way too, you know. So they have all sorts of different kinds of marshmallows with flavoring and chocolate inside of them and all sorts of stuff. So it makes it nice. You can customize it a little bit more. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. These make really cute Valentine gifts too. Oh. This jute really is fighting me today. It's not wanting to be used today. Tie this into a bow. Like so. It's got another one. But look how cute. Those are still hardening. I need to cut some more bags. Actually, this one should be okay. I need to go down like one more little snip. Dehydrated marshmallows? Yes. Yeah, I like the ones, we have like the marshmallow Swiss mix with the marshmallows in there, and that one works great too. Okay, so these are dry. That one's cute too. Let's slide this guy in here. Like so. And really, I don't necessarily need to like do all this because the kids literally are probably gonna go put them in a cup. That's what's gonna happen. They're just gonna put them in a cup. Okay, so then so funny. The last time I made them, these bags fit these. So, but I got a new mold, and it is like way bigger than the last one. Should have just got like the squared ones. Okay, so this, oh, nope, that's not done yet. I got my finger. This one is good. Go in there. You know you can do it. Got this. You're going to be free in just a second. There's a big hole there. Okay. That one is really fighting me. Okay, so these are the mocha ones. So I'm going to grab a bag of these. Now these ones are the ones that will have to go into milk. So I will label this to say drop into milk, because we don't want them to drop them in the water. So I'll just put like a little gift tag that says make use of milk. And then we're getting there on those. Let me grab a bin really quick. I got my wood bowl. So I guess I should come closer. Our cocoa, mocha, and then our marshmallows, and then our cocoa bombs. Put that guy in there. And then we just have a few more. Hey, Connie, how are you? This is done. Now you really don't need more than 3 of these bigger marshmallows for your hot cocoa. So I'm just doing 3 in a bag. And I lost my ribbon end. What? You want to eat them right now? Like I said, these won't be here for very long. No, you can't have them right this second. Just wait a minute.
After your life, maybe. Oh, I want to at least eat one. And Maddie.
Maybe I'm just gonna do juice because I can't get that open. Doug, welcome back. Didn't we do? I thought we had what in the world? What did I do with them?
With what?
I thought we made 4 cocos. Didn't we make 4 cocos, you guys? Oh, here they are. I know. I know we made more than 2. No, you're not taking them yet. Just wait a second. Now I got another child in here. See? I told ya this was gonna be. Oh.
Maybe one. After life. Don't go to Dad.
They're trying to steal them already. Ah, thanks, Oopsie. Thanks for coming. Like I said, they're not going to be here for very long. At all.
Maddie, stop trying to take them.
No. No. Cannot get this one in there. I even cut it out. Trying to be gentle, but being gentle is not being my friend. So we're going to be a little more. Okay. So I'm just going to do this one because they're already wanting one. And if I bag these up, they're just going to get out of the bag anyways. So I will leave with you one more marshmallow bag, and then they can take these. Well, actually, the red one is not dry yet.
Can I have
that one's not dry. Yeah, you can have it. I'm taking this one then because this one's.
Can I have one?
Oh my gosh! Here. Well, what's your numbers? What is your number?
Ew, the sprinkles fizzle.
You don't like the sprinkles?
Uh-uh.
You don't like sprinkles.
You have more? Oh, no.
Okay, so we have these in here. And then look how cute for Valentine's Day. I don't know if you can see that. So we got our little marshmallows, our cocoa bombs, and then our mocha, little mocha hearts.
I'm 139.
So there you are. I'm 139. Okay, take this and then go play. Thank you. Thank you. So that's how you make cocoa bombs, and for Valentine's Day. One day we'll make actual candy suckers and stuff. But oh, I forgot to put one in there. Okay, we have lots of them now. Lots of bombs. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm gonna jump off. My children are starting to vacate my kitchen, which means they're hungry, and I'm not going to be able to go live for very much longer. All right, you guys, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe. That would be awesome. All right, have a good day, you guys. Bye.